Hey, what is up, people? Cody here once again from Anarchy Labs. You see why I'm dressed up like that? I am with a very good friend of mine. Say hello to Tony. Tony works here at the National Automobile Museum. I'm going to give this turn over to Tony. Tony, tell us what is it all about, sir.
Okay, this is the National Automobile Museum. This museum's been around since 1962. It started originally with Bill Harrah. Then when he passed away, this part of the museum opened up here. This museum here at One Museum Drive has been here for 35 years in this building. So we housed 175 from his collection, Bill Harrah's, and then we added to that collection. We have like 240 cars there now. You know, in our first gallery, the early 1900s, 1890s to 1910s, 12s, we have two electric cars in there. Two Detroit Electric and Baker Electric. And we also have a car in there called the Thomas Flyer that went from New York to Paris.
Really?
Yeah, it went to New York to Paris in 1908. It's a 1907 Thomas Flyer. And it won the race, American cars, and put it on the map, American cars, the Thomas Flyers. And so we have a variety of cars here. We have different kind of cars. We have in our other 20s and 30s. We have a copper Rolls Royce. We have a Mercedes.
You have an F1 area too.
Yeah, we have an F1 racing car area here on visit on loan for about a year. Then we got the Paul Newman collection here. We have Back to the Future car. We have the Ghost Riders and Men in Black motorcycles up front here too. So we have a variety of cars. So we're always changing things. We're always inviting people in. And our biggest thing is that we're having a new kids activity center built in here. And that will be open June 28th of this year for kids to come down and have an experience working on cars, being a part of the car industry to learn how to function and deal with cars.
Very nice, very nice. Well, today, thank you, Tony. I really appreciate it. He's going to guide us around because today, and by the way, if you see, I am dressed up with a tie on. You know why that is? Because today, we are here to do something special with celebrity cars. Something special over here. Apparently, this is something new. Tony, tell us about this.
This is going to be our new kids activity center where kids will be able to learn how to drive, work on cars, car wash, all kinds of different things to do about cars, education about cars. It came from one of our board of trustees, Ransom Weber, that helped us to get this funded and the donations that came in for this. So
wow, take a look around. This is beautiful.
It'll be opening up on June 28th.
So we got to come by and check this out.
It is all new.
Very nice. All right, let's go check out the rest. And guess what? We are in the celebrity room here at the National Automobile Collection. I got Tony with me. We are so privileged. He is going to take us behind the ropes. I had to give him a shirt. Thank you, Tony, by the way.
Yep.
I did. I had to bribe him. So we call it a bribe, but it's not. It was a friendly gesture.
Yes.
But I want you to take a look at the cars that we have behind us and around us that we are going to be shooting today. And this is going to be a fun little thing right down to Thomas Magnum Ferreri, Blues Brothers car, which is Dodge, and James Dean Mercury, correct? Mercury, that is true. But for right now, we are privileged. Look behind us, and we got ourselves a Jurassic Park car. And we are privileged to go in there. Tony, I am just going to give this to you. You go ahead and tell us what you got.
What we got here right now is Jurassic Park car. It's done after the movie, the Jurassic Park, the first one. And this is a Ford Explorer. But yeah, here's the car. Here's everything inside like you would see like if it was in the movie. It's a replica. It's not the original car in a movie or nothing. It's just a car that we had made. And it's here now at the National Automobile Museum.
My favorite car. Now, before there was Clint Eastwood, there was Howdy Pilgrim. And what we got here is John Wayne's Corvette. Boy, it does not get any better than that. Tony, tell us about this thing.
All right. This is John Wayne's Corvette. Back in the days, it's like the first, or I don't know what number this is, but it's an early number of the original Corvette that would belong to John Wayne. The story is that he was too big to fit in it because the way it was designed, the seating, he just couldn't fit in it. So he gave it to somebody here. It tells you who he gave it to. this gentleman up here in the picture. But this is all original Corvette.
Taller? He was too tall too?
Yeah, too big. He couldn't fit in it. The seat, you could look at the room inside. There's hardly no room to put your legs under the steering wheel.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Right. Wow, but what a beautiful.
Yeah, 1953.
What kind of motor?
It has let's see, only 51 was built, purchased. It says during World War II. Let me see what motor does it say it has in it.
230.
Yeah, it's an overhead 6-cylinder, 1,500 horsepower.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all original. All original.
What a way to go, John. Wait, now what happened? I have to ask you this. What happened right here?
Well, see, if you look throughout the car, these cars were made out of fiberglass, and through the years of its setting, the fiberglass is coming apart in areas.
That's how you can tell. And the white wall tires.
The white wall tires.
Wow, this is a beautiful, beautiful car.
Yeah, all original. That's a key. It's all original, and it's a numbers car, like it said. Only 51 of these were made.
51 cars at the National Automobile Museum in Reno, Nevada. And now on to the next. And we have his Ferrari. Tony, take it away, my friend.
All right, here we go. We got a 1982 Ferrari, the 308 GTSI from Magnum PI. This is the movie, one of the prop cars. It was driven by Tom Selleck and Larry Mantinia during the 1982-1983 shooting season of the television series of Magnum PI. The driver's seat was modified to fit 6 foot 4 inches Tom Selleck. The seat rails were relocated and the fillers materials from the driver's seat's bottom cushion was removed for he could fit in there. This still is powered by the 3-liter V8 fuel injection. It's on loan from the Peterson Museum here at the National Automobile Museum.
Moving on to the movie magic that we make here. By the way, thanks again to the National Automobile Museum here in Reno, Nevada. We got a really nice car. We've used this term many a times, and many times we got the Shagmobile. And check this out. Take it away, Tony.
Hey, here we got the 1998 Beetle from the Shagmobile down here at the National Automobile Museum. So this car was used as a prop car, also a replica of the movie, Austin Powers. So this car is here down at the National Automobile Museum. This Volkswagen New Beetle was created as a tribute to the first Beetles, which debuted in the 60 years earlier. Though the new Beetle shares no mechanical components with the original, the retro shape provided popular and over 100,000 were sold in the first year. The example was this example was special modified for the 1999 movie Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, where it appeared as a time machine that allowed Austin Powers to return to the 1969s to complete an important task. So here's this car here down on loan from the Peterson Museum, but here at the National Automobile Museum.
Big thank you for the Peterson Museum and everything. Boy, this is one of the nice ones. How many times? These are 6. Oh, wow. They did a really good job with this particular one. And you know what? Maybe I'm sure you've heard this many a times when you ask a girl out and what they say? Oh, behave. Anyways, on to the next one. If you know what this is. Once again, the National Automobile Museum. This is Speed Racer. Boy, are we privileged to be on this side of the road to do this. Tony, tell us what this has.
This has right here. This was made after the movie in 1999, the Mach 5 Speed Racer prototype. It's a depicted in the 1967 animated television series Speed Racer and the movie Speed Racer in 2008. This Mach 5 is from the animated television series Speed Racer, has been described as the most famous race car in the world, yet it exists only in 2 dimensions, cartoons illustrated before this fully originated example was constructed. To distinguish the car as a technology marvel to Speed Racer fans, the Mach 5 employed racing features such as find, despite the fact that they have been planned out on regular production cars well before the series' 1967 debut. The Mach 5 in the 2008 Speed Racer movie, from which no running vehicle, only prototypes were constructed because of all actions were digitally produced. So here we have down at the National Automobile Museum, the Mach 5. Come enjoy. I remember as a kid watching this cartoon back in the days. Made me have love cars. People that love cars know the Mach 5. Any of these cars in here. If you love cars, you will truly enjoy them.
I appreciate it. Now this car, go off the subject. It's got a rear engine, or is it a front? Rear engine, and it's really drivable.
Yeah, this one.
This one.
Yeah, because normally the motor's up front.
Okay.
It has a hood opening.
Okay.
There's no hood opening.
Okay. So that's one of the nicer ones. Real quickly, I want you to just move over and just show the Bluesmobile from Blues Brothers, which is the Dodge. Hey, we got to protect them. This movie was shot in Chicago, if I remember right. And is this one of the prop cars from that movie, if I understand? And boy, Blues Brothers, John Belushi. And what a great movie. Wish he was still around. Dan Aykroyd. And you know, one of their cars is still here, and which was the Ectomobile until later. But boy, what a nice piece of history to have. The old Bluesmobile from Blues Brothers. And guess what? Behind the rope, special privilege. Am I happy to be here? Am I happy to be here? But you have to take a look at this. From Back to the Future, the DeLorean. What a nice car. So lucky to have this thing. It is done right props for it. And it even has the almanac. What a nice little car. It's got the almanac even here. So if we wanted to win some money, right here, we would be good to go. Doc would be driving this thing. Look over here. Oh, it even has ready to go. 1959 or was it 1957? I forget what year they went back to, but it was classic and it was good. By the way, please like and subscribe. Really helps us out to do everything. On to the next car. And this is about as iconic as it gets. Although he wasn't a star, but boy, was he ever a star. He really was. This is John F. Kennedy's 1962 Lincoln Continental. Enough said. I mean, it does not get any better than this. I mean, just to pick one, the 8-cylinder had to make 300 horsepower, and I think it had the 428 Cobra jet engine in it. And I just wanted to do a wider shot of this, and the little camera that they have. What a cool setup. And now, let's go ahead and show you the inside of this thing. Cameras and everything over here. President Kennedy's Lincoln Continental 1962. Come on over here, take a look. What a nice, clean car we're getting behind the axis of one of the prettiest cars. This one is a convertible. What a nice, the convertible went, I know the top on this thing went all the way in the back. It used, I think it was something like 13 miles of cable and stuff to do this. What a nice car. What a beautifully well kept. Before there was the Brat Pack, there was the Rat Pack. And this is Frank Sinatra's 1961 Ghia. Frank Sinatra's Ghia. Say that 3 more times and see how it is. Custom car, 383 cubic engine motor. Main thing is very custom, very sick. And come on over and take a look at the inside. And check this out, one of Frank Sinatra's car, Carmen Ghia. It's just a Ghia. Everybody knows Carmen Ghia. Not really sure where this car came from. I'll find out the stuff and put the link on and everything. But this is Frank Sinatra's 1962 Ghia. Take a look. Could you imagine this car in Las Vegas? The Rat Pack, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., Dean Martin. What a nice looking car. Now this car looks sick now. Boy, would you imagine what this thing would have been like back then? And the interior, wow, custom done for this particular car. Wow, what a nice way to go. we're gonna finish things off over here. Thank you once again. Tony's on the phone over here, it's a little busy, but I want to thank Tony for getting us in here behind the scenes. A couple other cars, and I'm just gonna move away and show you a couple of the cars that they have over here, which were used in some of the movies. And the one last car after this, which will be one of our favorite. Some other cars that we have over here. That Chevy definitely has a summer vibe. Now over here, some other props that they use, and then to finish things off, James Dean Mercury. You know, he was a legend. Did not live long enough. Had an accident in a Porsche that took his life, but unfortunately, which is a bad thing, of course, but his legacy lives on. This is one of the better cars that we have, and what better way to finish things off than with James Dean 1949 Mercury. And anyways, I want to thank Tony. Where are you? He's over here. Just want to borrow him real quickly and to say thank you very, very, very much, Tony, for having us over here. He also has, they do a club, I think your nephew.
Yep, Frame Off Family, Frame Off Family. Yeah, we do a once a month cars and coffee. We call it Car Talk here at the museum. Next one will be June 15th. It's a Saturday. You come down, bring your cars, show off, hang out with a bunch of guys that love cars on our nice, cool patio. We have coffee and donuts, and sometimes we have food out there, food trucks and things like that. But hang out with guys that love cars.
Perfect.
More than welcome to come down.
All right, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. We're going to be doing a lot more of these episodes. We got a lot more things coming up. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate you. This is Cody from Anarchy Lab. Take care.